Welcome back to Box Park Liverpool, where we've just watched Liverpool Football Club advance into the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup after beating Southampton for the second time. This time in the Cup, first time in the league in a month. It's pretty rare to see that in the game right now. Smash that like button. This is your player ratings. Get your comments in. Am I harsh? Am I delusional? Probably both. Let me know in the chat. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We've got a big preview coming tomorrow on the channel with Abby Summers. Big Liverpool going away to Tottenham preview, so that'll be a good one. We'll start off with Caoimhín Kelleher. The first thing that you think of when you're giving a goalkeeper a player rating is, did they keep a clean sheet? He didn't. And I have to say, it was a great finish from Cameron Archer, who has been threatening to really explode at both Sheffield United and now and his team now. And tonight at Southampton, he actually scored a really good goal, and you have to give him that. Not really much with the pace on it that Caoimhín could have done. But apart from that, there was a couple of saves that you would expect him to make, but he still made them. So I think the minimum you get if you keep a clean sheet is 7.5. So because you conceded a goal, simple maths tells you it's a 7 out of 10. Trent Alexander-Arnold in the first half was advancing into the midfield quite a lot. There's a couple of lung-busting runs, which were really good. So I like that from Trent. Obviously, he came off in the second half, which I think was the wise thing to do because of the fact that we've got a big game on Sunday. So 45 minutes, can you give someone a 7, 6.5? Let me know if you agree with that. In the defensive line, Wataru Endo. You see this fella right here? I love him. I absolutely love him. Just like his Japanese compatriot, Takumi Minamino. I just think they're so competitive, they're so adaptable, and they just get on with it. And I absolutely love the work mentality, the ethic that Endo carries whenever he's needed, whenever he's called upon, which, let's be honest, isn't a lot this season compared to last year where he was starting most games. But I just love his attitude. That's why he's the captain of Japan, because he just gets on with it, doesn't complain. He carries on. Tonight he was centre-back for Liverpool with Gerald Kwanzaa, who, apart from maybe the fact that he should have closed down Cammy Archer a little bit sooner for the goal, I'll give them both I'll give Jarrow a 7, I'll give Endo a 7.5. Oh mate, I absolutely love the fella. You guys know that I love Joe Gomez and I love Nunez. I love the grafters. And for me, Endo is top of the pile, so brilliant performance from him tonight. And I tweeted before the game tonight, when I saw Endo playing at centre-back, I said, he hasn't even played tonight yet, and I already love his performance. So that's all that needs to be said about Wataru Endo, who probably is my man of the match, to be honest. Left back, Joe Gomez started. Again, it would have been nice to see him get a goal at some point, but he didn't threaten tonight. Did his job. He really didn't have much to do. I'm honest with you. It's one of the easiest halves he'll ever play for Liverpool Football Club. So he gets a 6.5. In midfield, Tyler Morton, big up to him, silky player. You know, he's growing into his body. I know it sounds mad to say that, but he's still really young. So he gets a 7, purely for the fact that he's come back after such a phasing out period. Yes, he played a little bit in pre-season, but for him to come up in a quarter-final for Liverpool and just play like it's a training session, you have to get credit for that. It shows maturity, it shows focus. And wherever he ends up, he's got a really bright future. I absolutely love watching him play. So big up to Tyler Morton, he gets a 7. In the midfield with him, Harvey Elliott gets the goal. I'm going to give him a 7.5 tonight. It's a really calm finish across the keeper. Took a little deflection, but he is, and I keep saying it, an absolute gem of a footballer for Liverpool. And I absolutely love watching him play as well. He's just so composed on the ball. He fights more than anything. And he gets a 7.5 alongside him in the midfield tonight. So it was Endo, Harvey Elliott and Maka, who again didn't have the best game, but he wasn't needed to. This was more of a get minutes in the tank kind of game for Maka, who is obviously going to start on Sunday. There was a little bit of a knock that he picked up during the game. Looked like he was struggling a little bit, but he's made of tough stuff, so he'll carry on, and I assume he'll be starting on Sunday, as I said. Took a poor corner, that's all I remember, to be honest. So if that's all I remember, you're getting a 6 for your involvement. Trey Nui, wow. Really, really, really good footballer. I love his maturity for how young he is. He's obviously gone through both the Klopp and the Slot eras now, so he's almost a little bit of a veteran, if that even makes sense. I really like the fact that he's just adopted and cracked on, and his first start tonight, and he really does deserve it. I think Rio on the bench might have looked at him and thought maybe I get a shot as well. But big him up. He did really well tonight, and I give him a 7 as well. Obviously, Darwin Núñez gets the goal. He had to score that chance. If he doesn't score that, then you need to do some drastic actions. But he did get the goal. Listen, it's not a pretty finish. He finds himself 1-on-1 with loads of time, and they're the moments where you think, oh, he's going to miss. But that will do nothing but boost his confidence. He gives it the Kop tier to the travelling fans who are unreal tonight. They get a 10 out of 10. You could hear them really loudly, especially here in Box Park, Liverpool. I was about to say Wembley then, we're not there yet. Hopefully in a couple more games we will be. So yeah, big up to Darwin Núñez. Listen, he gets a 7. He could have scored another chance, skies it over the bar. But at the same time, you know, big him up, he gets his goal going into the Tottenham game. Maybe he comes off the bench. And Cody Gakpo didn't score, gets a 6. Pretty average performance, nothing really to write home about. And I think that's about it. So, yes, Arne Slot is in another semi-final in his career, the first one for Liverpool. Who do you want? I think we are about 5 minutes away, by the way, from the draw. So you won't see us on here with the draw news. But it's going to be either Arsenal, Tottenham, Man United or Newcastle. So who do you want? It's across 2 legs, home and away. And then we go to Wembley if we win them. So, player ratings, Arne Slot, even though he wasn't on the bench tonight, he still gets an 8 for the way he's managed the game. He's rested key players. He's got minutes in the tank for both players on the pitch and off the pitch, rest-wise, so big up to him. And Liverpool go through to another semi-final. Once you're in a semi-final and you're Liverpool Football Club, the minimum expectation is to at least get to the final and win. So, how confident are you of another Carabao Cup victory? That would be 11 if we get there. And I'm really happy with that. I'll be super honest with you. I'm really over the moon with that performance tonight. And we go through unscathed, hopefully no injuries, hopefully Jota didn't get injured again. And overall, I give that performance an 8 out of 10. Tough place to go to, even without a manager for Southampton. They're always going to cause a bit of a racket. They're always going to give you moments and patches. But in the end, even though we had a young team, still the experience shone through and Liverpool showed the quality and made sure the job was done fairly easily, even though they did get a consolation goal. So, as I said, tomorrow Abby Summers on the channel, big preview for Spurs, and it's another week on the Kop TV as we lead up to Christmas. So get them likes in, get them comments in. Am I right, am I wrong? Subscribe to the Kop TV, and we will see you next time. Take care.